afternoon, guys. It's your friend Steven out here in Wilkes-Barre, PA. Wilkes-Barre, PA. All right, guys. Today is Friday, August 21st of 2020. This video is going to be part 3 of my my ongoing war with parking enforcement. I think for you guys that haven't seen part 1 and 2, let me recap of what I'm going through with parking enforcement. I got a piece of property behind my house where I've been parking now for 10 years, and I live on North Pennsylvania Avenue, and a section of North Pennsylvania Avenue where I live at, there's no parking on the avenue. So basically, if you don't have a driveway, you're asked out. Anyway, behind the house is a patch of dirt or grass, whatever you may call it. But people, there's like maybe 8 homes lined up, and they also don't have driveways, so we all park behind our homes. I took it upon myself when I bought the house. I figured that part of that patch, or whatever you want to call it, went with the house. Stupid me. 10 years. It's been 10 going on 11 years. Never have I seen the city go over there and do any type of work. This is all coming at me now unexpectedly, let's say. Basically, I've been ticketed now twice, whereas that patch of dirt or grass, whatever it may be called, is a no-name road that goes from my house across a parking lot that belongs to Miracle Real Estate and to a shared driveway. So somebody, one of my neighbors is hating on me or whatever. I had my box truck, I had a bus. Now, mind you, they're all parked behind my house, so it shouldn't be bothering anybody. But apparently they called up the city and they were complaining that I have too many vehicles behind my house. Why should it matter to them? If it's not affecting them in any way, why should it matter to them? But basically, I've learned people are very funny. People tend to put themselves in situations that they don't have anything to do with. Either they're retired and they have a lot of time on their hand and they do it to give them something to do. But again, my parking of my bus, my box truck, and I got 2 pickups there, didn't bother anybody, didn't affect anybody. But the city came back there and gave me tickets for being parked on city property. So I came here, I appealed, and keep in mind now, right? Each ticket, now there were 3 vehicles that all the registrations are up to date, insurance, but the inspection on 3 of my vehicles, the inspections are expired because I have things that I have to, one needs a set of tires, the other one has a cracked windshield. So that's the reason they're parked behind my house, for the simple reason that until I get those items taken care of, then I'll get it inspected and I'll be able to, put them back on the road. Anyway, the city came over and ticketed me for being parked on city property and another ticket for expired stickers. I don't know, it was like $250, $300 in that area. So now to appeal each ticket, you have to put a $5 deposit. Well, not deposit. It costs you $5 to appeal each ticket. So I had like, I don't know, 6 tickets or something, like maybe more, I don't know, like 6, 7 tickets, and I had to pay $5 each. So now I'm under the impression, okay, the appeal means I get to go in front of somebody and discuss why I feel those tickets are unjust. It doesn't work that way. Basically, somebody from the parking enforcement will read, you had to fill out a form or whatever, and on that form you write what you feel, why you feel your ticket is unjust. So like I said before, I'm thinking I'm going to go in front of somebody and I'm going to tell them my side of the story. Anyway, it turns out that somebody from parking enforcement will read your what you wrote, and they will give you a call back within a couple of days and let you know their decision. Now, mind you, I don't like that bit. I don't like it at all. You know, when you get a citation from a police officer, okay, keep in mind, I'm here across the street from I'm at City Hall, across the street from Wilkes-Barre Police Headquarters, okay? Now, mind you, when you get a citation from a police officer and you want to dispute it, basically you get to go in front of a district magistrate judge or whatsoever. Well, it doesn't work like that with parking enforcement. When you want to dispute a parking ticket, basically you have to come in here, put $5 down, and fill out a form, and on the bottom of the form discuss why you feel that ticket was unjust. Now, mind you, they don't tell you who's going to read it. I'm assuming the individual who's in charge of parking enforcement, and that right there, right off the bat, that sounds biased. You know, but I guess it's the same thing. You could say the same thing about a district justice or judge. Anyway, the first time, like I said, this is the second time that I'm getting ticketed. The first time I came here, paid my $5 each ticket. I did my appeal form, and like I said, they say that somebody will read it and call you back in a couple of days. A week went by, maybe a little more than a week went by, and instead of a phone call, what I received was a letter in the mail stating that each ticket that I got, from $25, it went up to $50. So now I'm saying, hold on now. I'm under the impression that if you're appealing something, everything just comes to a halt until you get a decision on that little deal. I didn't get the phone call. What I got was a letter stating that each ticket just doubled up in fines. And basically, when you receive a ticket, parking ticket, they give you 3 days to pay it. Each ticket that I got was $25. And then if you don't answer those tickets within 3 days, on the fourth day, it becomes $40 each ticket. So now, again, I say, I'm thinking, that same day that I caught the tickets is the same day I came here to City Hall to dispute it. So I'm thinking, if I'm appealing it, everything just came to a halt until I get a decision. So again, I say, I didn't get a phone call. A week went by, and instead of a phone call, I got a letter. So I call up and I talk to a Robert Sliker. His name, I don't think I'm pronouncing his last name properly, but hell of a guy. He's a real nice guy. He is a people person, okay? I tell him what happened, what transpired, and he did tell me, oh, a mistake happened. Basically, the lady who took the forms in or whatever, she got sick that day. And I guess for whatever, he gave me an excuse and he knocked it back down to $25. And then I discussed my problem with him, which he told me the reason the city was back there was because somebody called to complain about my vehicles behind my house. It's not bothering anybody. It's not impeding traffic. It's parked behind my house. But apparently, what gave them to write the ticket is that piece of land that I thought went with my house is actually a city road. So he knocked a couple of tickets down. I owe them $100. He gave, we kind of worked out a deal. From the $250, $300 that it was, he knocked it down to $100. Then, like I said, I parked my bus and my box truck at I got a friend that has a big warehouse up in Wilkes-Barre. He let me park it in his parking lot. My 2 pickup trucks, I didn't want to, I wanted them behind. I wanted to keep them by me because I do need to get them back on the road. Now, mind you, he did notice that I put him back on the property, and he didn't, like, he wasn't busting my balls. I did chit-chat with him, and he said, I see you put your pickups back there, but you got to find somewhere to put them, blah, blah, blah. He was being, honestly, I'm not going to lie, he was being an A1 gentleman. But again, somebody called up again to tell him that my vehicles were back. So basically that tells me somebody's got a hard-on with me. For what, I don't know, because I don't bother nobody, I don't cross nobody. But here we go again, second time. They give me another set of tickets. This time on the ticket it says obstructing traffic. Really? Obstructing what traffic? I will, you got to see my part 1 video. I got to take another video so I could have it. I'm trying to figure out, this appeal deal, I want to bypass that, and I want to take them to court. I want to go in front of a district justice. Now, mind you, maybe I was wrong for putting my vehicles back, knowing that that's city property, but I'm not the only one now. You got 7 other people that live there, and they still have their vehicles there, and I brought that to his attention. Why am I the only one getting citations for being parked on city property, and the other people that are parked on city property, they didn't get any citations? They didn't get any citations. They didn't get any threats. I got threatened that my vehicles would be towed if they were there the next day. None of my neighbors got, so what's that tell you? I'm being singled out. And that's not going to fly. If you're going to give me a citation for being on city property, and that's the reason I'm thinking they worded the tickets in a different manner, because again, none of my neighbors got tickets. I'm the only one that got tickets, but the section where it's behind my house, it's a shared big gigantic parking lot which belongs to Wilkes-Barre City Self-Storage, which is now under new management, and there is a particular individual who manages the property for them. I'm knocking heads with him because they wanted to buy my house. Before I bought my house, he was trying to buy the house too. They've been buying up the houses left and right, but I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know that. And when I was there with my real estate agent, he had threatened me that if I was to buy that house, he was going to make my life miserable. I thought he'd get over it. I didn't know I was going to be, I had to deal with this guy for the rest of my life, but he has been making my life miserable, and that's who I could only imagine is doing all this bull crap. But anyway, I'm going to take you guys in there because I don't want to appeal now. I want to, because the only way, I've already called the district court, and the only way that I could take the city to court is if there is money that I'm trying to get back from them. Now, if I don't pay the tickets and say I want the judge to tell me, if this is right or wrong, I don't know. I can't explain it right. The only way that I could take them to court is if I give them something like I'll explain it in another video, but I am going to make a payment plan that's going to buy me the time that I need, and then today is Friday, so Monday I will be at district court filling out the form. Now, mind you, you got to pay. There's nothing for free. It goes by the certain amount of money that you're looking to get, which all I'm looking to get is the money that I've already laid out the $100, and then whatever this is going to come out to. So that's going to be my foot in the doorway to take them to court. All right, guys, let's go inside here and see what we can do. Like I said, I know it's a challenge fighting the city. When you go up against the city, it's a big deal. But I'm not gonna bow down, let's say. Today is it crowded in there?
I'm not waiting to go in.
Okay. I know ever since this bullshit with the virus, they don't want a bunch of people in one spot or whatever. All right, let's see what we can do. Hang on, guys. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'd like to see if I can make payment plans on these 3 parking tickets that I received.
We don't have payment plans, sir.
All right, then I want to appeal them then. I know it's $5 or whatever.
I'm not sure the amount.
3 forms, please.
You just put them on.
Or you could put all 3 of them on one?
Are they all for the same thing?
Yeah, they're all for the same.
Okay. You can all just put them on one. That way they only cost you $5.
Thank you. All right, so again, I guess the only way to buy time is to appeal it here. Give me a second, guys, okay? I'm gonna pause this here for a minute. No, I'm not gonna pause it because, okay, I'm gonna pause it. All right, guys, so if you could hear me, again, there's no such thing as a payment plan. I was trying to buy some time here so I could go to the justice Monday morning. And today makes it the 2nd day, so I didn't want to wait too long and give them ammunition to make these fines doubled what they are now. But this is the form. This is the form, basically.
Good luck.
It's an appeal form here, and basically I'm writing here, there is no signage stating where I'm parked is considered a roadway. There's no signage stating that the person will be fined or ticketed for being parked there. So basically, you know, you just don't come out of left field and give somebody a ticket without warning them that, hey, there's a road, blase, and, you know, so be it. There's got to be, technically and legally, there has to be signs posted that you know, it's a roadway and you will be fined if you're parked there. So let's try this here. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, I'm assuming you want the original tickets? No? Oh, as long as you got the numbers that...
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's $5 charge.
Thank you. Let me ask you a question. I saw something on the internet about, I already got a set of tickets here that are on appeal where I was told by another lady, an individual from, I guess, parking enforcement will read it and you'll get a phone call or whatsoever in a couple of days and get told the decision. The first time that didn't happen. Basically, I received a week later, I received a letter that the fines doubled. Then I called and I spoke to a Robert Sliker or something like that. And he told me, unfortunately, the lady who took in, like what you're doing, took the information down, she got heavily sick or whatever, and he never got to see the forms or whatever. And then we kind of made some kind of arrangement over the phone. But let's just say you're not happy with the appeal, the decision that's given to you. I saw something on the internet that you guys have an appeal board or something?
Actually, it hasn't come together yet. They're trying to get one together.
Okay, so what happens if you're not happy with the,
You can actually take it over to the courthouse.
That's what I wanted. Okay, so how do you go about doing that?
Good morning. I don't even know what day it is. My water tax thing in the jigger.
That's what I want. I honestly, I'm not trying to be a wise guy. I thought in the beginning,
The sanitary?
I thought in the beginning when you dispute something, like when you get a ticket from a cop, you get to go to
you
the
can only pay
district
there?
justice.
You can only pay.
I didn't-
Don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's that at?
Oh, okay.
They
Okay.
criminalize
Right
it.
next to the.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Here you are, sir.
All right. So again, I'm waiting for a phone call, right?
Now, your phone number is what, sir?
570-894-3500. 894
894
3500.
3500. Okay.
That's a 57 area code. Was there a block there for a phone number? I don't know.
Yeah, but I couldn't read it.
I'm sorry.
If that was
Okay,
before,
I'm
not
sorry.
there.
I write like a doctor, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
All right, thank you so much. You have a great day.
Okay.
You be good. Oh. All right, guys. As you see, I tried again. My intentions were to buy time so I could go to, so I could take this to district court. And apparently it doesn't work like that. You gotta file an appeal or whatever. And she made some comments because I saw something on the internet. There's gonna be an appeal board. You know, because right now, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little, I don't know, it just seems a little shady when, right now, when you appeal a parking ticket, you pay to appeal, which is not a big deal, but you pay to appeal, and then you sit around waiting for a phone call to get, notified if the parking ticket is going to be upheld or dismissed or whatsoever. And then if let's say it gets upheld, there's no going around it. You're basically, you got to suck it up, and that just doesn't seem right, you know? I mean, to me, I prefer to go in front of a judge, and pretty much, I want to be in front of that individual and, be able to speak. This about writing down what you think, why you think the tickets are unjust, just doesn't float with me. Anyway, we're in City Hall here, and I find something here which I'm looking at right now. It's a copy of, in Congress, July 4th. So could this be the Declaration? Yeah, it is. The Declaration of Independence. I know it ain't the original. It's got to be a copy. But I'm taking an online course now called Constitution 101. Basically, it's teaching you about the Constitution, which I think is everybody should make an effort in learning the Constitution and the amendments and blase, blase. I think it's important. A lot of us don't take into consideration that when you were born, you had God-given rights to you, basically God-given rights that a lot of us don't realize that we're being not trampled, but you got rights that are not, let's just say that your rights are being, I don't know how to say it. Learn the Constitution. I'm taking this online course. I started a couple of days ago. Online means you do it. It's Hillsdale College. They're out of Michigan and Chicago, whatever. It's free. You can't beat that. It's free. And it's an online course with many, there are many courses that they have. I picked Constitution 101 because I want to learn about the Constitution and the amendments, and I just think it's important that we all make the effort. I think right now our government that's in place at this very moment, they have, since 9/11, they have been changing things around, and I don't want to sound like a conspiracy nut or anything like that, But ever since September 11, you know, when that incident happened, the government just like, they're taking advantage of us, period. You know, I mean, I'm not saying all these politicians are crooked but in my opinion, there are some in government that have a hidden agenda. And I think, God, I hope I'm wrong. I truly, truly hope that I'm wrong. But I honestly feel there's going to be some kind of revolution. That's what happened in 1776. People got tired of of England taking advantage of them, and people got together and said, that's it. We're going to stand up to them and blase, blase, you know, that's how things came to be where the United States formed, you know. If it wasn't for those people that got together in 1776, England, I guess, would still be, you know, we'd be answering to them, let's say, you know, and who knows what they had in store for us. So I'm just saying, you know, make the effort. It's an online course, which means you do it at your convenience, okay? It teaches you about the Constitution and the amendments, which are truly important. You know, I know some of you guys, when you get off of work, you're tired, you're exhausted, you just want to relax. But listen, if you guys, that same effort that you make to go watch a movie, a horror movie, or an action adventure movie, whatever, that same effort that you make to watch that movie, this is truly more important than that. Learning about the Constitution, learning about the amendments, knowing the rights that were God-given to you when you was born, that is more important than any of that crap. So it's on you, because there are those people that you can talk to, and they just believe what they want to believe. And I've talked to a couple of friends, and, oh, you're a conspiracy nut, blah, blah, blah. The government is there to help us. Bullshit, okay? Plain bullshit with a capital B, okay? I truly don't feel like I'm wrong. I honestly know things have changed dramatically. Things have changed when September 11 kicked in. Now, with this COVID-19 bullshit, things have dramatically changed, and things will never be the same. You know, it's a shame, but we're not gonna, trust me, right now I feel like I'm in Japan. Everybody wearing masks, indoors, outdoors, blase, blase. God forgive me, and I say I hope that I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. I truly feel there are those in government that are trying to bring in a new world order. Okay? Believe it or not, you know, that's on you. You want to be a sheep, you want to be, you know, that's fine. If a revolution kicks in, trust me, I'm in it. All right, guys, I'm going to let this go. Enough blabbing here. This is part 3 of my ongoing war with parking enforcement. I will keep you guys up to date. And let me ask you, if any of you that are watching my video, if you have any advice, I mean, there might be 1 or 2 people that watch my videos that probably went through the same bull crap, that are going through the same bull crap, or you may know a little more legalities than I do. Please comment below, let me know. You know, I'm here. Anybody needs anything from me and I can help out, I'm there. So I'm asking you too, you know, to me, those who subscribe to my channel, you're not just my audience or anything like that. You're friends, you know what I mean? I consider you like a part of my family. I know there might be 1 or 2 individuals that are on here just watching my moves or whatever, because back in the days I used to have a knucklehead that would go on Craigslist looking for my ads to delete them or whatever out of hatred or whatever for me. And I know he's subscribed to my channel, because I'm promoting YouTube on Craigslist, so my YouTube channel on Craigslist, so I know he's on here watching my videos. Another way of watching every move I make. But other than that, I consider everybody here a part of my family. And if I can help you out, you need something, a friend requests me. There's a lot of times when we clear out homes or whatever and I have furniture, you'll notice, if you're one of my friends on Facebook, you'll notice I'm giving away stuff. It's not about the almighty dollar with me, you know? It's people helping people. And I think it's important, I think it's important that that people start to, they start to, it's important that people start to, pull together. If we're together as one, the government can't do shit. We got to learn how to fight, we got to learn how to pull together so we can fight together. Again, I'm going to end this video. I'll see you guys on my next video. And like I said, if you know any legalities, anything that could help me out, comment below. All right, and I'll update you guys on what happens with this other set of tickets that I got here. All right.